Hello, my fierce art family. Yesterday, I was in Stockholm, Sweden to take part on a group exhibition, and I also dropped by one of the art stores there that I have always wanted to check out. So I have a little bit of haul, but some Rosa gallery, and then some colors that I am missing from other brands such as Rembrandt. They have some white nights on sale, so I picked it up also. I will give you a storytelling a little bit about that one. And then I am also going to include today the art haul that I got from different halls, especially during travels. So I have an art haul from Oslo, Norway. We have something that I forgot to show you from Krakow, Poland. We have some art haul coming from Riga, Latvia. A lot of this from Rembrandt. We're going to talk about them. More art haul from Riga, Latvia. Watercolor papers. And then my art haul from Estonia is right here. I'm also going to include some art haul that I got from Jönköping, Sweden, including these, some of the Rosa gallery. And then I'm super excited about this one, the Daniel Smith 266 color swatch card. This is the updated one, and you will see that on a future video. But without further ado, let's talk about this stuff. I'm going to share my haul today depending on the country and on which one I have recently bought up to the ones that I have bought a little bit earlier this year. So I'm starting off with yesterday, the 9th of September in Stockholm, Sweden. I bought some Rosa gallery, which I have been stalking, and I have really been studying which ones I do not have yet, because I have several sets from Rosa. I even have some duplicates on the sets. So I bought the ones that are not on my sets. All right, so we have here blue, PB15, and it has excellent light fast. I have magenta gray, one of their new colors. Two pigments, Pure 122, PG17, granulating. That's what made me want to buy that one. Aureolin is a single pigment, 150. That's good. Chromium oxide, single pigment, PG17. We have quinacridone lilac, PV19. I have Caput Mortem, which is a PR 101, indeed. The other colors I put here because I wanted to mimic the 24 watercolor set on a plastic. So this one, it has the golden yellow, carmine, raw sienna, English red, and bright blue. Also Mars brown. All of those I don't have yet on the other sets, and that are also included on the 24 set, which I am going to upload on the shorts maybe today also if I have time. But you would love to see that shorts video. It's super nice, so go ahead and watch that one. So those are the Rosa gallery from this art store in Sweden, in Stockholm. And then I saw these ones that are on sale there. Unfortunately, I did not check the pigment. I was so in a hurry anyway. So there's one here that I kind of regret buying. So they say that it's difficult to import these white nights coming from Russia. So these are the last that they have, and they don't have any more. So this, I got white nights in, I believe this is a 10 ml tube. Yes. PB19 is quinacridone lilac. I love quinacridone, so I grabbed that one. But this one, I didn't see that it is fugitive. It's only 1 star on the light fastness. It's a PV2, and it's violet rose. So I don't know, and it looks like this one has been tested, or it's like so weird here. It's 50% off, so but still I feel like yeah, I don't know about the other one. And then I also bought this Rembrandt French Ultramarine. It's granulating, and it's the one that I'm missing from a haul that you will see very soon that I got from Riga, Latvia. because I wanted to grab all of the ones that they have available on their granulating set of 12 watercolors. Instead of buying that, I have chosen to grab the tubes instead, and then just remake that and pour my own half pans. So yeah, that's the ones from Stockholm, Sweden, and then let's proceed to the one from Westersart here in Jönköping, Sweden. All right, so you're seeing this huge one, and this is the new 266 colors, or the 5 sheets of their dot cards. So all the new colors are also included in here. So I cannot wait to swatch this with you. I always wanted to have the Daniel Smith swatch card, and I'm just really happy that I have the most recent one, and I waited, so that was good. I actually started with Daniel Smith. I believe I have mentioned that on my other videos. I was given Daniel Smith watercolors. These are the first ones that I have ever tried, and I'm just like really quite lucky, and I have a huge collection. I probably can go ahead and show you a sneak peek because I have lots of half pans of this one I poured, which was given to me from full pans, or rather from a tube. So yeah, I have lots of colors from Daniel Smith. And then this one, I feel like I wanted some lightweight case that can hold full pans, and this is a perfect case. And then I just realized that this exact same one that Westersart is selling looks exactly like the one from Rosa Gallery. It just lacks the logo, so it's probably from the same factory, and just a difference in the color, because the color of that one is just a little bit of I mean, this is just more clearer, whiter white, cleaner white, and that was a little bit of with a teeny bit of a yellow-ish tint on it. So yeah, just that, but exactly the same measurements, everything, every single thing was the same. So yeah, I bought that one so I can also mimic the 24 set of classic watercolors from Rosa Gallery, wherein I can just put the ones that I already have from the other sets. But yeah, as I mentioned, I did a shorts video, so go ahead and check that out. It was really fun to make. So after this, I am going to show you just a very small haul from Norway. I could just grab it right now because I didn't have so much. I have this one, 1264 Fabriano watercolor paper, and this is 25% cotton, 300 grams A4, and it has 30 sheets. If I'm not mistaken, it has 30, and then there's 5 free, so that's 35. But I have already tried and used this one. They have a very good sale, 126 crowns before, Norwegian crowns, and then I bought it for 101 crowns. Usually Norwegian crowns is a little bit higher than Swedish krona, but due to the current state, it's not too different, so it was a good timing for me to buy. So I bought 3. I could have bought more, but I have already a lot of stuff with me, and I have no space in this super heavy. So yeah, I got this one, and I got to try this already several times. Oh, I still have this one here. Oh, that's not this paper. Just something that I tried with real coffee granules from when I was in Westersart having fun. So yeah, that's not Fabriano, but yeah, so that's how it looks inside here. Some details on different languages. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, this is also different languages. It says that created in 1264, Fabriano is the oldest European paper mill. Oh, okay. It is located in the town of Fabriano, 45 minutes away from Ancona, a treasured seashore resort on the Adriatic Sea. Not only did the mill invent the watermark, still used in paper and banknotes today, and the surface sizing dear to all watercolorists, the town was also awarded the UNESCO Creative Classification in 2013. Join Leonardo and Raffaello in proudly using Fabriano papers. Oh, cool history. I think I read that today. So, yeah, see, I have used it several times already. I will show you one of the paintings or two of the paintings that I created, also using the Rosa Gallery 24 classic watercolors, which is available on westersart. But this one, yeah, by the way, I showed both of these on my art exhibit, both last week in Jönköping, Sweden, and also yesterday in Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah, so both of them, as I mentioned, are painted with the Rosa Gallery 24 classic watercolor set on the plastic case. Yeah, I really love this one. I really love how I painted this one. I made a tiny bit of this, so this is like a new version of it on a bigger paper with a Fabriano 1264. And then this one, I love it also compared to the first one that I tried this one, but I feel like I could have made the flowers and the leaves a little taller. So maybe, perhaps, I am still going to edit this painting. But yeah, I hope you like this painting. And this is mostly the style of painting that I do. A lot of colors, and that's the botanical paintings that I usually do. That's like my kind of style. But I do paint a lot and have different styles anyway. So that's the one from Scandinavia. Whoops, before I forget, there is this one tiny watercolor here. It's the 5 ml of buff titanium. So everybody's talking about buff titanium on all different brands, especially on Daniel Smith. And I was like, wait a minute. Let me jump on to the bandwagon, and I'm going to try that one too, since I always love to paint with a little bit lighter color. Sometimes I mix my own pastels, and buff titanium would be the best watercolor to mix them with. Doing a little bit of throwback for August, this is a haul that I got from TK Maxx in Krakow, Poland, and this is the Arteza 14 Metallic Gel Pens Premium. It says that it's 14 vivid colors, acid-free, non-toxic. So originally it was 48 zloty, and then I got it for 23.99, which makes it a half price. It says that it's 0.8 to 1.0 millimeter on the nibs. Just have a look on the other sides of it. And at the back looks like this. Aha! We have some QR codes and 20% discount on their club. It says American company, but manufactured in People's Republic of China. Those are the colors over there. So I already pre-opened here this one and do a sneak peek. Of course, I wanted to see how they look like. And it's, ta-da, this one. So I was not able to include these on my haul from Poland because all of those were watercolor related, and I was like, where should I put this one? But I thought I should just add it here, even though all the other ones I've shown you is also watercolor related. And I love pens, different types of pens, metallic, pastels, colored pencils, everything. Yeah, so this will be very useful for me. I love to do my own or do a DIY of my business cards, and sometimes I design them, and after printing I feel like I wanted to do a little bit of tweaking, so metallic gel pens would be very helpful. So that's how they look, and it's just like a quick haul. If you wanted to see another video wherein I swatch all of them or like do a sample writing, please let me know. And please go ahead and check out my art haul from Poland YouTube video if you haven't checked that out. It is here on my YouTube channel, so I hope you enjoyed that one too. Back in July 2023 this year, I went on a road trip with my friends, and we went from Riga, Latvia all the way to Tallinn, Estonia. I did not miss the chance on checking out their art stores and then grabbing some art materials that are on my wish list. So first stop is Riga, Latvia, and I went to the store called Wilhelm's. This is their card, and the address is right there. So their store is just super close. on the city center, even close to the old town. So we just walk going there. And then I have 2 items in here. They didn't have so many watercolors actually. They have some white knights in there. I think on the Baltic states, I noticed that they have lots of white knights. And I chose to grab watercolor papers instead. So I have 2 in here. I have this Claire Fontaine and the Lefranc Bourgeois. So I'm not sure if I could pronounce them correctly, but forgive me. So here it is the watercolor 200 grams in A5. Both of them are in A5 because I thought it's easier to go travel with this size and just easier to bring it. Doesn't take so much space. This has 12 pages on it. Let's check out how it is inside. All right. Okay, so it's not so much texture, but there is still a little bit in there. Check out the back here, and it says that I bought it for $3.55, and yes, I did not get a discount. So here we have English. Paper for watercolors. Cold press surface watercolor paper in natural white. Also used for acrylics and gouache. It says made in Malaysia. Cool. Paper from responsible sources. That's good to know. So that's the first one that I have in here. And then this next one is the Aquarelle Etival watercolor. So I have 300 grams here, or 140 pounds. It says classic grained, and there's 10 sheets inside. Acid-free, long life. It says pH neutral, and clairefontaine.com. All right. At the back, let's check this out. I got it for 645 euros, which is a little bit more expensive, definitely. But this has more pages, don't it? No, this is only 10 pages. This is 12. Okay, must be a better quality. So here, I am looking for English. There you go. So it says here, Etival watercolor paper is produced using the expertise and manufacturing methods of Dutch art paper. Its 100% pure cellulose composition guarantees excellent preservation. It is suitable for watercolor as well as for gouache and wash drawing. Oh, and also it says made in Morocco. Cool. I'm sorry if you cannot read this one. It's too tiny. That's why I read it out loud for you instead. So those are the 2 watercolor papers that I got from Riga, Latvia. And yeah, let me just give you a little bit of a storytelling. When I went there, they have a music festival. Flight was a little bit more expensive than usual from Gothenburg to Riga, Latvia. And then from there, we rented the car on the airport, so we can drive around and see the coast and then go to much more places than I have been before, because I went there several times, even with my mom, and I only went to the city center and just like walk around there. And it is such a fun experience because just the music, the culture, it's so beautiful. They have a lot of stores there that sells their local products, local food. We ate lots of local food also. And just the several locations that has different music going on in there. There's different booths, there's different stages. Just so much fun to be there and to watch and take part on that one. Aside from that festival, there was also that one day that I was there and we were walking on the way to go ahead and visit this art store when I saw like there's a lot of people. They were there on the park with the statue. I'm just gonna put here the name, I forgot. And the president went there. It's his first day on his job. A remarkable event. It's so nice to witness that also. And he is the first open gay president of Europe, and he is very popular with the masses, especially the Gen Z and the millennials, because he has this very down-to-earth personality. He has this warmth and a good aura in him. So yeah, so for the storytelling, I just wanted to share with you. But I am going to now share with you, I'm super excited, right? You can hear it in my voice. This watercolors, Rembrandt watercolors from another art store in Riga, Latvia. So I wanted to grab that watercolor box artist quality granulating with 12 pans of the Rembrandt, but instead of buying another set, I thought of, why not just grab the tubes? So here is the swatch card of the ones that I already have. And remember earlier, I showed you this one, and I am missing this color from the sets that I will be showing you today. All right. I don't know why I'm missing one here. Maybe I got a different cerulean blue, but we will check it out. These are the watercolors that I have. I have 17 in total. All right. So I will tell you the name and then the pigment, because I noticed that people wanted to know what pigments are used on the watercolors. All right, so first off, I have here the dusk color, the one that is called dusk yellow. So all of these that I will be mentioning are granulating because they are part of that granulating set, right? All right, so here we have two pigments, the PBK11 and PY128. I think that, of course, PBK11 is added to the PY128 to make it granulate, and then they make it, they call it dusk color, and that's the dusk yellow. And then I have here raw sienna, next one. All right, so by the way, the swatches in here, this is exactly how it is positioned on that palette. Raw sienna is a pure pigment, and this one is PY43. Dusk pink is the next one. It's this right here, and this is PR122 with PBK11. Greenish umber, that is this one. And greenish umber, we have PBR8. All right. And then French Ultramarine. As you see, it's missing. And that's from my haul from earlier in Stockholm, Sweden. Let me just place that here anyway. All right. And then now we need Ultramarine Violet. It's this one. All right, so here, this is pigment PV15. So all of them are in 20 ml tubes or 0.7 fluid ounce. So next is the cerulean blue. What cerulean blue do I have? So I have the cerulean blue in greenish shade here. Maybe I got confused because this says granulating over here. It has PB36. And if I didn't swatch it there, maybe it's not the exact one. So I might be needing to grab another small tube of that. Cobalt violet we have next, and that is this one right here. Cobalt violet is PV14. And then Viridian is this one. And Viridian is PG18. So nice that a lot of them are just a single pigment, but still granulating. Cobalt turquoise we have next here, and this one is PG26. All right. We have here dusk green, the last from the dusk. 3 dusk colors. This one has 2 pigments also, the PBK11 and the PG7. And lastly, I have here the earth green, or green earth rather. This one is PG23. All right. So those are the ones that almost completed the palette. I just don't know what about this one, so I have to double check on it. Oh my goodness. So that, then I have that palette too, and I do not need to buy another one of that set. And I can even have more watercolors. So those are the watercolors that I bought, except for these. Let me just remove that right now. And then I have 5 more that is not part of the granulating set, but I still bought it. Ta-da! All right, so let's talk about these watercolors. I am going to start first with this one, the Oxide Black. The reason why I bought this one is because this is the PBK11, the one that is used for the dusk colors. So I thought it's nice to buy this one, and maybe I can mix it with other colors, even on the other brands, to make them, or to make my own granulated watercolor. So that I bought. And then I felt like I needed a brown. I feel like I'm missing a brown on my Rembrandt watercolors. So I decided to grab the sepia. And sepia is 2 pigments, PBK7 and PR101. And then, yeah, next I have here this one. So it's titanium buff. I wanted this for mixing also. This has 2 pigments. It has PW6 and PBR7. I bought this one because if I wanted to lighten up a watercolor and just diluting it with more water is not working enough for my liking, then I would like to mix it with black titanium instead. If I wanted to have paintings that are a little bit leaning on a pastel color, then I would mix it with that one. I haven't tried, but I will do so. And then I have 2 other colors in here. I couldn't pass on the beautiful quinacridone magenta. This is PR122. And I noticed that the PR122 and then the one right here, this 2, Oxide Black, are the 2 pigments that are used for the dusk pink. So maybe I can do another video of that, trying to mix my own dusk pink, compared it with the pre-mixed dusk pink. Sorry, I tend to talk super fast, right? No, but nobody's really chasing me, but I talk fast sometimes. And lastly, I have this one, and it is on the sale part. I think it is because it's discontinued, if I'm not mistaken. It's quinacridone red. I would love to buy all of the quinacridones from Rembrandt, but the wallet is not permitting me to do so. This is a PR207. So yeah. So those are all 17 of the watercolors that I bought from Riga, Latvia. But before I leave, maybe I grab one. Maybe I would just grab the Viridian, because I noticed that this Viridian is the only one that has a different packaging. This is a slight difference. Let's compare it with, so all of the other ones are like this, right? Only the Viridian has talents on the top right there. And then it says artist quality extra fine over here. So I do not know, I'm not super certain which one is the newest one, if it's on the left one or on the right one, because all of them are like this. Maybe this is the old one. I'm not so certain, but yeah, if you know, please comment on the comment section down below. All right, so okay, so this is how it looks at the back. Also different. Yeah, that's different. It says Royal Talents in here. And this is, you know, well, it's about the same information, but as you see, we can spot the difference. So yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to show you the difference on the tubes as well. And yeah, so much fun, right? I am going to share with you a video of like me swatching it, talking about that palette that I tried to recreate using the tubes. Super exciting. I was thinking of like doing a swatch Saturday. We're in every Saturday I do a swatching video. If you're interested in that, let me know in the comment section down below, because if you have seen my watercolor collection video, which I am getting a lot of love, thank you so much everybody. Yeah, so if you see that collection, you know that I have quite a lot. I'm a collector and I love watercolors. For me, these stuff makes me very, very happy. And yeah, why not do a dedicated day for swatching them, so you guys all know that, oh, it's Saturday, I gotta see some swatches or some swatch action happening. So yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Let me know in the comment section down below. I know that you noticed that there is a change on our lighting, and that is because I had a little bit of a technical difficulty when I was filming earlier, and then the sunset. Actually, now it's nighttime, but I still wanted to finish this video so I'll be able to share it with you today. The last haul that I will be sharing with you today are watercolors that I have bought from an art store in Pärnu, Estonia. So here it is. I got this Nevskaya Palitra St. Petersburg case, and then I have these two limited edition watercolor sets. From Riga, Latvia, we drive along the coast and went to Pärnu in Estonia. Beautiful place. Such a wonderful vacation area. Has nice white sand beaches and just surreal. So I search on art stores that are there, and there is one. And yeah, I have these three as my haul. So let's talk about this one first. So here's the English version, and this one says that it's the White Nights plastic box 12 full pans set of artist watercolors called Botanica and limited edition. So these are the colors that we have in here. We have lemon, cadmium yellow, ochre light, orange, quinacridone rose, geranium red, madder lake, red light, quinacridone violet, ultramarine deep, bright blue, green, and sepia. So let's open this box. Here it's easier. Okay, so here it is. And it's the plastic box. I recently had a haul, the Jackson's Art Haul, that I uploaded, and I showed the first ever White Nights palette that I got from there. And that's just the 12 colors of their basic set, if I'm not mistaken. This is just a limited edition. Selected botanical watercolors. We have a swatch card. And this one. And here are the colors that we have in here. So we have full pans, and this new set that they have, the new case, you can put a travel brush in here, and then this you can remove like so. So if you needed like maybe some extra mixing space, you have that. The other side can be removed as well. So then there. Or maybe you wanted to put water here because it's quite deep. So water, those are the pans you put on a flat surface, and then you use this part as your mixing plate, and that will work. So those are the colors that we have in here. Once again, a dedicated video will be allotted for this one, so we can swatch it and play with it very soon. So that's the first one. Let me just put it like so over here. And then this next set that I have is the set of artist watercolors Urban Landscape. Still the limited edition. Colors we have is cadmium yellow, and then ochre light, golden deep, red ochre, cadmium red light, cobalt blue, blue, ultramarine deep, which we also have on the Botanica set, emerald green, Quinacridone Violet, also on the Botanical set, so I have 2 of that now. Van Dyke Brown and Payne's Gray. So those are the colors that we have, and then let's go ahead and check this out. And she doesn't have more of these sets. If I'm not mistaken, these were the last ones that she have. So that's the price, $28.95, but I get to ask her for a discount. Told her I was a student and she gave me a discount on this one. So I bought these for 25 euros for each of them. Still expensive, but it's okay. It's harder to find them in Sweden, especially of the situation. So this is how it looks. Still have the swatch card. Oh, and this one too, with the quality check slip. So same as the other one, same design, same format. Can remove this ones too. Have the full pants over here, 6 on left side, 6 on the right side. And oh, that was a little difficult to remove, but yeah, there you go. Can still remove it, not a problem. And there. So now I have the botanical set and the urban landscape set. Super exciting. And while I was there, I saw this case is quite nice because it can hold quite a lot of watercolors, and it's the updated design from the one that they used to have before. What I like about it is also this part, which serves as an extra mixing plate. You can easily remove, just like this. How cool. Yeah, and also it's not just like a mixing plate, right? It also serves as a cover for the pans inside, so when you open it, they don't like fall out accidentally. And here it is. We have 4 rows in here. And I believe this fits 36 watercolors. So I actually plan to fit the limited edition ones that I have, or all of the full pans that I have from my other sets, and put them here. And then when I paint, then I have all of them. But it's also nice to have them on their respective sets. But yeah, you know, sometimes we wanted to have them all in one place. So that is why I got this one. Cool design. Once again, as I mentioned on my watercolor collection video, I am not pro noir. I just think that watercolors is watercolors. Art products is art products. And I do not think that Nevskaya Palitra is supporting the war at all. I do not know if they have a press release on where they stand, but I am pro art materials and not for the war. Definitely not. So there you have it, everybody. If you made it this far, please comment which of these art materials are you more excited about and which one you wanted me to prioritize on making a dedicated video. So thank you so much for watching until the end, and I hope that you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it and finally sharing it with you, especially the ones that I have bought way back July from the Baltic states. And it's just so much fun doing a collective haul video, showing them and telling you stories about my travel as well, not just this watercolor art materials, but also some experience that I had. And yes, I hope that you go ahead and check out my other videos also, and keep in touch. Follow me on social media. All the links will be on the About section here on my YouTube channel, or you can easily just find me at The Fierce Art on all social media platforms. Thank you all for all of your support. See you on my next video.